Hi, I'm Zay Hampton, CEO of Royal Rentals, and today I'm going to answer a few questions to help you get to know a little bit more about what we do and what our plans for the future are. What is Royal Rentals? So Royal Rentals is two parts. The first part is the business to consumer side. That's our luxury car rentals. So, we provide luxury and exotic car rentals to individuals while also leaving them with a great experience. The other side is for the automations. That's where people who are looking to turn their liabilities into assets, or entrepreneurs who are looking to start a business that's going to leave a legacy for the future while doing something that they love. I often get asked, what really makes Royal different from all the other companies out there and what they're doing. And I would definitely say it's the passion behind what we do and the experience. We really started from ground zero. We weren't a dealership. I didn't come from money or anything. So I really had to build this company from scratch. I started in 2013. I got my first vehicle. It was an Audi A7. And, I really didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have any blueprint. I didn't have a mentor. I took a lot of hits financially, basically learning the system and the algorithm and, what it really took to take the business to the next level. So, after that, I rented that vehicle. It did way better than it should have. The car was on the brink of being a lemon, but I was really good at sales, and that was something that I always excelled in. And I was able to take, that vehicle, all the money that I made from it, I reinvested it back into the business just time after time. I probably didn't get paid from the business until like year 5 or 6. I literally put everything into it. And, I feel like that's what separates us from the rest, is because, we really do care. I care about my customers. I care about my automation clients. I'm extremely loyal to them, to everybody that I do business with. And that's just something that, it shows. Actions speak louder than words. And I definitely can, 100% be confident when I say that it's just, I learned how to attract the people that I want. I was talking to somebody and, they asked me a similar question, and they were like, Zay, how do you find the clients? How do you find the people? And, just like every business, we do marketing. We put ourselves out there, we get, brand exposure, but all the people, the customers, the relationships that I formed, that I've had, long term, that aren't just transactional, always came from me not searching or looking for the right person. It came from me, working on the business, working on the fundamentals, the back ends, working on me as an individual. Through that, I was able to attract the people that I wanted. Don't search or look for anything, but when you attract it is when, you welcome in the right people, the right connections. That's when people say, let things happen organically. That's really what that looks like in an actionable form, is when you attract the right things, the right customers, the right people. So, that's been what separates us from a lot of the other people and businesses that do similar things. And I want to touch on also that, this isn't something that, I do because it's a flashy business. It's very enticing. It looks fun. It looks easy to people, but that's not the case at all. We go through so much in this rental car industry, and just any entrepreneur in any field or any industry, they can tell you success is not easy. And I feel like the car rental industry is one of those industries that it's one of the hardest to become the best at what you do, because you have to deal with so much. You're so close to personally being involved in every single thing. Like every single transaction, is personal. Like there's a lot that can go wrong very quickly. And I didn't think when I started this company, it wasn't something that I started and I thought I was going to get lucky. It was something that I was dedicated to, that I put, not just tears, I put my blood, sweat, and years into that. And time is more valuable than all of that. It's more valuable than money. And, I've invested more time into this business than anything. And it's because I believe in not only what we've done, but I also believe in what we're going to do. Like the vision that I have for the company is so great. We have so many innovative products that we are still releasing. We haven't even reached our peak yet. And that's why, I do what I do. And that's what separates us from the rest, is we have a reason. We have a why. Like Royal has a mission behind what we do, and it's much bigger than what we're currently doing, and that's what's going to continue to propel us forward into the biggest luxury empire. And I truly believe that and mean that. Royal will be the biggest luxury. We're going to be the Apple of the luxury car, the luxury industry in general. That's my plan for it. So what are some things that I went through that impacted me in the way that I do business now? I would definitely say going through, being taken advantage of, not just by the customers, the people who rent the vehicles, but also on the automation side, getting into business with people that didn't have the right intentions. Because, I have a big heart and I tend to give people the benefit of the doubt. I do business in a way that I know where I'm coming from and I expect people to also do the same. And that's just not how life works. So definitely that's been a big lesson, moving too fast. That's another thing. I was at a point when we launched our program, I was in business for 6 years. I launched the automation because I truly felt and knew that I had mastered the rental industry. I've been through everything there is, the fatalities, the insurance claims, cars being stolen, just things that you couldn't even imagine that actually happened in this industry. Experienced it, I went through it, I overcame it, I came out strong, and I learned from it. It wasn't a loss, it was a lesson because I truly learned from it and I knew how to avoid making the same mistakes multiple times. So that's definitely been a lesson that I learned. And when COVID first happened, the industry was booming. We saw a catastrophic growth. It got saturated, but there was more than enough for everybody. And, just because it was there, I wasn't necessarily ready for it. So I hired anybody that believed in me, which apparently a lot of people believed in me, whether it was for their own good or not. And I also, sold my services to anybody who was willing to pay me. I learned that not all money was good money. And that goes for the rental side and on the automation side. Getting in business from automation clients that don't have the right intentions or expectations. This business is for people who truly understand or want to understand the rental car industry or also know business. And a lot of people get into this industry, have never ran a successful business before. They don't understand what it takes and they're not dedicated in not only investing financially, but also mentally into all the intricacies of this business. There's a lot. It's a complex business. It's a multifaceted business. It's not just, getting a nice car. You have to worry about insurance, maintenance. There's just so much that goes into it that people don't understand unless they've actually lived it. People who have 8, 9 cars because during COVID, they thought they were going to put vehicles, on Turo and they were going to get rich. And that wasn't the case at all. A lot of people got stuck with negative equity in the vehicles because they don't take into account depreciation. What happens if my vehicle's in an accident? It could be months, sometimes a year before that vehicle is back up on the road and you're left stuck, with that payment, the monthly car note, but you also have interest that goes into that. And people just don't think about those things. And on the consumer side, they're paying $300 a day, but Turo, is only listing your car on your end for $150. So you're getting $150, Turo's charging the customer $350, and you get $120 because Turo's taking their fee from the front end and the back end. So people just don't understand what goes into it. They don't understand what they're getting into. And this business, there's only a few of us that actually know what we're doing. Royal is definitely one of them because we're true to this. We really know we're willing to do what it takes to take us to the next level, to get these vehicles rented out, to build relationships. We understand that customer service and experience is what's going to separate us from the next person who thinks that this industry is for everybody. That's definitely one right there. What has been my biggest blessing? I would definitely say being able to learn all the valuable lessons while being also absorbing all the heavy blows that life was hitting me with. That this industry, it really beats you up at times. And I was able to grow through that. And that's not something that everybody can say that they've done or can handle. This business is a lot at times. And it takes a certain individual that can sustain everything that comes with it. It's not easy at all. And then I would definitely say God had guided me through it. It's been my biggest blessing, is the one that the blessings come from. God has been there for me. He's watched over me. He's guided me. I needed to listen to him. And I was able to do it with, my wife by my side. My wife has been been one of my biggest blessings as well. She's always been there to support me. She's done that several times to come and help, and she still runs the business with me. And my family was there when they can be. They've been there to help me. So definitely that's been a big blessing. And the fact that I was able to adjust before it was too late, all those things are my blessings. Tell me who Zay Hampton is. That's a good one. Who is Zay Hampton? So I'm somebody who, like I said before, I got a big heart, I care, I believe, and I do everything 100%. Definitely, I don't really see me having any competition, and I don't mean that in a cocky way at all. I'm not cocky, I'm confident. I've been humbled several times. That's something, humility is something that I truly learned and I practice still to this day. But I'm my biggest critic. I'm gonna set my standards higher than anybody else can set them for me, because I believe that, God put me on this earth to be great, and I'm not going to settle for anything less than that. And I'm going to do whatever it takes, meaning that I know that there's no shortcuts to success. I'm willing to put in the work, I'm willing to grind, I'm willing to do what's necessary and what's right. I've learned a long time ago that, what's done in the dark is going to come to the light. Cheating people, doing people wrong. I understand the value of relationships. I'm never trying to burn a bridge, but I also know that I can't please everybody. I really do take a step back. I'm real calm and collected, and I feel like, a lot of the times people react to certain things that I don't, because I understand that we do things out of anger, we do things out of emotion, and in business that can be a critical part of success or failure is how you react to certain things. I look at people who have done things that have never been done, even though, King Solomon says there's nothing under the sun that hasn't been done before, but in my time. So I want to be someone who's creating a new way that people are experiencing the luxury goods industry. I'm just not trying to impact people through the transportation space, but I want to change the way that people travel. I want to change the way that people go about enjoying vacations, time with their family. I want to create a new way of enjoying true luxury experiences. So how can somebody get started? Well, that's a great question. So if you go to luxurycarautomation.com, there on our website, there's several links to the different products that we offer. Like we discussed, so we have the automation, which is where we set people up from A to Z and we do everything for them. And it's a passive investment opportunity for them. The second thing that we offer is the done with you. That's where people who are trying to leave their own legacy, I'll come there, I'll mentor them. I do most of it in person, but then we also have a 60-day time frame where we make sure that they're grasping all the information. I give them all the tools, the resources that they need to successfully set up their own business. Then I make sure that they're executing on it. That's a big thing is, you can give somebody information, but when you help them execute on the information that they were taught, it just takes them to the next level. It ensures that they're set up for success. So that's what we do with the Done With You program. And then the next product is our Car Rental Academy. So we did a 9-lesson video course. In that course, those 9 lessons, we go over every aspect of the business from step 1 all the way to the final step, successfully running and maintaining the business. So, we go over insurances, how to choose the right vehicle, how to properly set up the insurance and verification process, what to look for in the industry. Just all those tips and resources that weren't available to me at the time. We created a true program that's going to set people up and give them the information that they need to actually run their business the right way. The next product that we have is our ebook course, which is, an ebook where you'll have all the information. You may be, a fast learner where you don't need somebody, you don't need videos, you don't need somebody there, and that's understandable. You might just need the right information. So that's what we provide in the ebook. It's only $97. Of course, the video course is $9.97. Right now we're running a special for that for $197. It's an amazing value that we're giving. Then the last one that we offer is we do a mentorship actually in Dubai. That one is definitely our hybrid. It's something that's an amazing once in a lifetime opportunity where we not only set up the business for them, we educate them, we give them the experience in Dubai. And these are resources that, I'm giving them access to my network, access to people that they would never be able to meet on their own. So all this information can be found on luxurycarautomation.com. Just click on the links. Whichever product fits you best, I would love to help you, and I can't wait to see you guys. What is the $1 billion blueprint? So the $1 Billion Blueprint is a community that not only educates but empowers people to give them the keys and the blueprint to success. So what are people going to learn? So we're going to teach entrepreneurs everything that they need to know about credit. That's repairing credit, building credit, and then leveraging that credit to get access to hundreds of thousands of dollars to then go on and build their own 7-figure car rental company from scratch. So why should somebody join? Why not? It takes an ecosystem, and that's exactly what we're creating. We're creating our own financial ecosystem to ensure that everybody wins. Make sure you check out the $1 Billion Blueprint, and let's stop settling for average. Start chasing your dreams, grabbing hold of it. Do not wait to start living and executing on your dreams, guys. Time is not always going to be there. It's the most valuable thing we have. So stop wasting it. Make sure you join the $1 Billion Blueprint so that we can win together.